Всем вечер добрый. Надо выбрать создан. Не так, что это цикав. Не то, что я спешу туда. Ну мало ли. Сейчас ссылочку раскидаю. Так. Погнали. Так, где я? Так. Время сбора. Отцовская любовь. Так, ладно. Нет? Закон берсерка. Давайте пойдем посмотрим, что он так. Берсерки вроде меня не атакуют. Это совсем надо поговорить, да? Давай со всеми поговорим. Без проблем. Мне не жалко.
I met Thorold. He wasn't exactly communicative.
You met him? Well, then you are truly honored. He might not be a man of many words. That is because he is focused on his task. If he didn't wish to talk, it is because of the work he is undertaking. You must judge the man by his achievements. And he has completed his retreat. I am certain you will understand what our world owes him.
Так.
About my...
Ну,
How
давай.
am I doing?
You have passed Angram's test. That stands you in good stead. You helped protect the seedlings from mutants. Bourne was grateful for the help you gave him with the harvest. He has spoken up for you. Warnier told me that you failed to help him deal with an outlaw he was worried about. My wife doesn't trust you.
Так.
That doesn't give me confidence in your
Да,
motives
всё
for
нормально.
being here. I have heard you uncovered a cleric and brought him to justice. That action carries a lot of weight. You did well. You helped Hakon complete his mission. That speaks well. You didn't exactly help Theodore, did you? The murderer Stormson is still alive, although you were sent to stop him. The men at the Mana Shrine informed me the stolen Elex was returned. And that was your doing. You have created more problems here than you have solved. Far from getting good reports. I have people telling me you should be exiled. You'll have to work hard to clear your name. And until such time as you do, you will be forbidden to trade here.
I don't work for free.
Nor should you. A man must know his value.
Then you will pay.
You will get paid for...
You could pay more.
A man should know his value. No one will cheat you here.
Don't forget that I helped Eardor and the cultivators.
Ah, yes. Only your support was anything but helpful. The supplies you took them. Be glad you weren't punished for that act.
Так, ладно. Для начала это все понятно. Мне на самом деле это пофиг на него. Но вот остальных людей я обойду, возможно, это не точно. Повышение моих навыков, причем всех приблизительно, во время моего отсутствия поможет мне с кем-то дополнительно поговорить. Я в этом не уверен, конечно. Забавно, что они не подозревают, что я клирик, при том, что, ну, дело здесь же клирика, все дела. Ну ладно. Так, дурачок. Понятно. Ничего особенного. Так, вот тут дурачок.
Are you in here?
Где? Кто?
You know how hard it is to sleep around
This
here?
had better be important.
I'm keeping my eye on you.
Так.
Oh, keep it short, I'm tired.
Это тоже всего лишь ученик. Блять, они все спят. Ну, чёрта. Тоже день на дворе.
Why did you wake me up?
Ну, почему вы тихо говорите? Так. Вот у нас всё.
Don't listen to those sorts of
Welcome,
comments.
cleric.
They'll land
Always
you in
nice
it.
to see your kind here. That way, I can tell you to go fuck yourself, right to your face. Go on. Get the fuck out of my tavern.
Он, по-моему, не раз что
Try and steal
клириком
something,
стал.
and you'll
Everything was better.
Он что-то заподозрил. Ну да ладно.
No, you won't get my help right now. Who is prowling around here?
Yeah.
Anything else you're looking for?
Not right now. If anything comes up, I'll let you know.
Меч железного кулака.
I want to.
Always.
Меч железного кулака. Интересно, он у него есть?
Who is prowling around here?
Смерти. Кстати, можно попробовать, конечно.
Oh. Who is prowling around here?
But be careful. Ragnar's not gonna want to part with that sword willingly.
I'll get it for you.
Then your reward will be waiting for you.
Особая штучка. Так. Это... Да, особая штука.
How do you get anything done without technology?
We haven't rejected technology completely. We have rejected Elex technology. And as you can see around you, we have done fine without it. A clean life. Life as it was before the comet. Life grown from mana. Now, that's a better use for Elex than building devices. So we collect technology, extract the Elex from it, and throw the scrap into the pit.
So you extract Elex just like the Alps.
You're comparing us to those inhuman creatures? Those monsters throw people into their converters. Alive or dead, it doesn't matter to them. We cure the soil of Elix's poison and use it for healing. You will find our healers on the upper ring. They'll show you how we use its power.
Why not do this and use technology?
You sound like one of those technophiles, looking forward and not knowing their history. Listen, there are books from the Great Fall that say there were other ways to power machines, but that most of them poisoned the air and the soil. And so, Amric and the forefathers decreed that all technology that poisoned our world should be forbidden. And right at the time machines were forsworn, and we started to make Magaland pure again, mana was given to us. Magic is nature's reward for our rejection of technology. And if you have magic, why would you want technology? So the Alps pump Elex into themselves, the clerics feed it to machines, and we transmute it into magic.
Elex has given the Alps strength.
You think? Maybe. I don't know, they're a mystery to me. Most people know the Alps split from the clerics, but I don't know anyone who knows why they split from them. They have a love of Elex, a need for it, but as to why, if we knew that, perhaps we could talk with them. But they have retreated into Zakor, only to be seen when they come to kill. And they're changing, becoming less human. While our mana helps us cast magic, it's toxic to the Alps.
But Alps can cast magic.
Yes. Now there is something I don't understand.
If Elex is so bad, why do you trade using Elexit?
You mean, why not turn it into mana?
It's Elex, isn't it?
Yes, but the concentration in it is just too low to produce mana. Maybe one day we'll manage it, but until then, it's useful. Everyone spends it, so we do too. I'm glad it's the Pilgrim and the Warlord who have to decide all these things. It makes my head hurt.
There is a process that would let you extract the Elex.
Maybe, but like I said, technology is a curse. If it was something the Pilgrim wanted, he would have found a way to do it, but he hasn't. I trust in the Pilgrim to make those decisions. He's proved himself wise so far.
О, дубину. Спасибо.
So if you need Elex, why do you want to get rid of it?
Ah, Amric's paradox. We are told Elex is the center of all ills in the world, and yet it is also the cure. So we collect it, transmute it, and hope we can win the race against those who would use it for destruction. You could help us with that.
Why should I help you?
I understand. There is a war on. But we must all work together to end it. Please, just hear me out. You must have seen that monster made of metal that sits on the horizon? That Alb converter?
What about it?
The Albs built it to refine Elex here in Edan, but our warriors forced them to abandon it. That machine is a thing abhorrent to nature. But we can make use of it. Well, of the Elex in it. Amric's paradox. Let's take that horror and make it magic. It won't be an easy task, but I need to get some parts from the converter that have a high Elex concentration in them. Can you do that?
Why not use Alp technology to get the Elex you need?
And where do we stop on that road? When we are feeding people into that machine like they do? Amric and the Pilgrim agree. Magic is nature's cure. Technology, its curse. The world hearts will purify Magaland without the need for machines. It's up to us to tidy up the mess that those machines have already made.
Части преобразователя, ну давай попробуем.
I will get you the...
Good. Great. Thank you. Be careful, though. Last guy we sent disappeared. He promised he'd be back quickly. Never seen again. Good day to you.
Ладно,
No, not now.
хорошо. О! Чем-то он занят. Ну ладно, не будем мешать. Не будем мешать. Меч, да? Добыть меч. Хорошо.
Later, all right? May the sun shine on you.
Да-да. Пойдет. Где этот дурачок? А, вон он. А, ты спишь, что ли? Не понял.
Was someone there?
Да я не
Just go. Finally, some peace and quiet.
А, ты? Я так не ты. А где? А, типа он там где-то лежит, да?
What are you doing here?
Да.
Yes.
Что не такое будет?
Just go. Finally, some peace
Да
and quiet.
завали. Вау, вау, блядь.
What are you doing here?
А, вот он. Я увидел. Да,
Yes.
да
Just
все,
go.
успокойся.
What are you doing here?
Да как ты меня видишь-то, ну?
Yes. Just go. What are you doing here? Yes. Just go.
Ну все, принял. Видит и все. Ну, не надо смотреть.
Why are you trying to sneak around? Why are you trying to sneak around?
Ну не подкрадывайся. Спокойно. Ты не видно, что внутри.
Why are you trying to sneak around? Why are you trying to sneak around?
Где ты там вообще? А, вон он. Так. Вот я у него за спиной, да? Ты же за меня не видишь, да? Все. Это мое. Это честная награда. Да-да, посадят, посадят. Но может быть как-нибудь не сейчас. Так. Какая-то древняя херня, да, там была? А, точно. Дубина, вот. Да? Мусорный щит. Ага. Древний меч. Ну ладно. В принципе, я по мечам тут не очень. Никит, хочешь я тебе покажу, чего я добился в этом городе? Это просто, ты видишь, гениально просто. Я просто гений. Я тут, ну, пытался именно в эту группировку, если что, вступить.
Oh, I bet
Oh, yeah.
prowling around here. I have Eric Eisenfaust's sword.
Oh, piece of history that. You're touching the past there. Listen closely and you can hear it. Sell me, Alric. Charge big, Alric. I'd better move it soon. Ragnar's going to go crazy when he realizes it's gone. Oh well, pleasure doing business with you.
And the reward?
Is yours, of course. Thank you for returning my family heirloom.
Опа, и сейчас сколько? Спасибо. Так. Смотри. Я же пытался в этот лагерь, ну, вступить. Вот. Но морально-этические выборы я совершал по своей воле, а не по тому, как у них тут принято. То есть я такой типа, ну, челик пытается спасти своего брата, и не важно, что он немножечко мутант. В этом же нет ничего страшного. Ну вот. Типа, что такого? Ну, пытается спасти брата, а подумаешь, он, ну, мутировал. Ну, бывает, ну, с кем не бывает. Вот. А тут, смотри. Заходим. Сидит дурачок. Ты ему говоришь такой. Насчет пойдем. Как мои дела?
How am I doing?
You have passed Angram's test. That stands you in good stead. You helped protect the seedlings from mutants. Bourne was grateful for the help you gave him with the harvest. He has spoken up for you. Ornir told me that you failed to help him deal with an outlaw he was worried about. My wife doesn't trust you. That doesn't give me confidence in your motives for being here. I have heard you uncovered a cleric and brought him to justice. That action carries a lot of weight. You did well. You helped Hakon complete his mission. That speaks well. You didn't exactly help Theodore, did you? And don't think the fact that Eisenfaust's sword disappeared at the point you arrived has gone unnoticed. I can't prove anything, but suspicions don't always have to be proven. Murderer Stormson is still alive, although you were sent to stop him. The men at the Mana Shrine informed me the stolen Elex was returned, and that was your doing. You have created more problems here than you have solved, far from getting good reports. I have people telling me you should be exiled. You'll have to work hard to clear your name, and until such time as you do, you will be forbidden to trade here.
I don't work for free.
Nor should you. A man must know his value.
Then you will pay me?
You will get paid for the tasks you're given.
You could pay more.
A man should know his value. You will get paid, and you should be satisfied with the rewards you're given. No one will cheat you here. But you should not expect charity.
Don't forget that I helped Eardor and the cultivators.
Так.
Ah, yes. That was something. Only your support was anything but helpful, wasn't it? The supplies you took them made them ill. Be glad you weren't punished for that act.
Как тебе? Не стоит овации, не стоит овации.
What do you think about your laws?
Our laws bind us. They tell us who we are. How we interpret them, that is where we can do better. Death and exile shouldn't be the only sentences. There should be reward in repentance. Leniency could save us valuable people.
The law should be abolished.
Abolished? No. But they could be made more flexible. The bow that bends in the storm doesn't break. Just imagine if we berserkers could enhance the cleric's energy weapons or the outlaw's explosives with the power of mana. Who could stop us then? Now, Angram would say that giving into technology would destroy us. But I wonder whether holding on to the laws too tightly would do the same. After all, there were those who tried to stop using magic. They said it was against nature. Now magic is all that defends it. Whatever my thoughts, the laws we have now are the ones we must follow.
Are there problems between the clans?
Give any group a name and they'll use it as a cause for argument with others. But, while there are always differences, we are all berserkers. Anyone who forgets that needs a swift reminder of their true allegiance.
then shut them up.
Now you sound like Angram. You think we should use the law to silence anyone who thinks differently? I say they need to be convinced that our cause is best served if we work together. I've been saying that over and over, but it seems some people have stopped listening.
Maybe they would listen to me.
Perhaps. You could do me a favor and talk to Elder. He's been speaking out against the Eisen clan, but I'm not sure of the reason behind his anger. You will find him living with the other cultivators down in the cultivator house. I'd be grateful if you can find out the reason he's upset before this bad feeling escalates into something else. You know technology is forbidden by law here.
Я вообще жуткий вредитель, это просто конец какой-то. При этом я как бы, ну, не то чтобы не то чтобы очень пытался. Это вообще и был не я, как бы. Я тут ни при чем.
Have faith. Something always.
Да, все наладится. Что началось? Я не я? И хата не моя, ну да. Конечно. Никогда такого не было.
Eldor, I've heard you're causing trouble with the Eisen clan.
What about it?
Do you have a problem with the Eisen clan?
It's not me with the problem. It's that self-important pinchstick Orin who has the problem. He won't serve me, or anyone else from the Hammer clan. You want to do a 10-day stretch of guard duty and then find out you can't even get a beer at the end of it?
Has he only banned the Hammer clan?
As far as I know, and selfish as it is, who cares if he's banned anyone else? I'm worried about my beer. What's all this got to do with you?
Cormac doesn't want conflict between the clans.
Well, someone needs to speak to Orin then. It's that self-important sack of ass grapes that is the problem, not me. You get him to change his mind. And let the Hammer clan back in the tavern. That will sort everything out. You'd better watch.
Ну конечно. Все виноваты, я не виноват. Как всегда. Вот Валя. Так. Пошли к Арану, значит. Аран, хуй его, ёпта. Зачем Аран виноват?
Nobody listens to me.
The Hammer clan sent me.
Ah, that's a shame. Bar's just closed.
Then open it. You're going to serve the Hammer clan from now on.
Am I? Strange. Here was me thinking I decided who gets served. And I don't have any reasons why I should change my mind.
Serve the Hammer clan, or I'll drown you in your own beer.
Whoa, whoa, calm down there. What's this to do with you? No reason for you to get all upset.
Are you going to serve the Hammer clan or not?
Yes, I'd be happy to. They're welcome here whenever. Just let me speak to Angram. I'll get this all sorted out, yes?
What does Angram have to do with it?
He told me not to serve the Hammer clan. I think he was hoping some of them would, you know, shift over to the Eisen clan.
I think Cormac should know about that.
I think that's got nothing to do with me. I'm just a tavern keeper.
Ага, ну все понятно.
trouble between Elder and the Eisen clan is over.
So, Elder can drown his sorrows instead of shouting them around Goliath. How did you manage that?
After a little chat, Orin agreed it was best for the clans to work together.
A little chat, eh? Well, however you managed it, it's a relief. I was worried this would build into something bigger. Well, I should have had more faith. It seems people do believe in our cause.
Да, конечно, выйдет.
Anger was behind the trouble. He hoped that since the Hammer clan wasn't being served, that he could lure people to join the Eisen clan.
You're sure of this?
Orin told me himself.
Then it seems I must speak with Ragnar, and we'll find a way to persuade Angram out of such tactics. We have enough trouble with the elves without fighting amongst ourselves. Thank you for your service. Take this for payment, and keep this matter between us.
Да, конечно, конечно.
Stop messing around with that thing.
Да завались. Так, где? А, вот это мы еще давай что сообщить. Ну давай сообщим. Я сейчас вообще друг с другом еще перессорю нахуй. Потому что я клирик, и мне как бы пофиг на них. Это наоборот мои противники типа. А, где ты, дурачок? А, ты уже не спишь? Нихуя себе, блядь, ты рано проснулся.
Orin has lifted the ban on the Hammer clan.
Well, aren't you the smooth-skinned charmer? How did you get him to lift that?
Well, very persuasive.
I'll bet. But however you did it, I'm thankful. Here, take this. A small token of thanks from the Hammer clan. You'd better watch...
Блин, а ему нельзя сказать, обидно. Я бы еще ему рассказал. Да завали, ебало. Так. Поставьте Элекс. Детали механизма? А, я точно, я же не нашел там его. Блять, я их забыл, да. Она вообще не там! Нихуя себе тварь какая. Да и сюда доебала.
Not now.
Слизи змей? Что, блядь? А, его вполне реально убить. Ты чё, дурачок? На, блядь. Да ёб твою мать, убей его. Вот и все. Я просто боялся его еще раз задеть, и он будет меня атаковать, и это все заново. Ну, как всегда, короче. И еще одну жахну. Вот так. Отлично.
I'm looking for converter parts.
Then you were sent after me?
No. Jorah didn't mention you.
He didn't. But that it has been a long time. He must have thought me dead.
Jorah didn't mention mutants.
Jorah doesn't leave Goliath often. He probably thinks the converter is empty because the Albs abandoned it. He doesn't know that the Albs left their mutants here to tear the flesh from any who came after them.
You could tell Jorah about the mutants.
With everything that's happened, now I fail another task he's given me. I'll be exiled to the Valley of the Damned in no time. I might as well stay here and keep the mutants away from others.
Did you find any converter parts here?
Oh yes, The Albs left the converter in full working order. They didn't expect such a fierce attack from the Berserkers, or I suppose they would have rigged the place to self-destruct. But then the Berserkers didn't expect mutants to move in here so quickly. Now this place belongs to neither Alb nor Berserker. It's the home of the mutants. And me. Unless I can find the rest of the converter parts. If I could get those converter parts, they would save me from exile.
I'm taking any converter parts I find back to Jorah.
Since we're both here to find converter parts, can't you find some for me too? I only need a few more and I can go back.
Give me the converter parts you found.
Hey, no! I risked my life getting them. Why should I give them to you?
About these converter parts.
У меня 3 преобразовать. Да закройтесь. Поэтому как бы чел.
About the... You're going.
I won't make this easy for you. Let us finish this. Is someone gonna help me with this?
Ты со мной драться будешь? Серьезно? Чел. Ты вообще как бы... Ловко придумал. Я надеюсь, я его не убил. Блять. Я его убил. Я его не хотел убивать, ну. Там интересно, можно как-то? Ага, да, я его... Как бы готика. Готика.
But every time I went into the converter, more mutants came. Probably thinks the converter is empty because the Albs abandoned it. He doesn't know that the Albs left their mutants here to tear the flesh from any who came after them.
You could tell Jorah about the mutants.
With everything that's happened, now I fail another task he's given me. I'll be exiled to the Valley of the Damned in no time. I might as well stay here and keep the mutants away from others.
Did you find any converter parts here?
Oh yes, the Alb... But it's the... If I can...
I'll get you converter parts, if you pay me.
I've been paying every day this curse has been on me. So yeah, I'll pay you the few shards I have if you help me break it.
Whoa.
About these converter parts. Here, I found these in the converter.
The converter parts? You got them! That's exactly what Yor asked me to bring him. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe my curse has been broken.
Will you take the converter parts to Goliath?
I'll rest first. I won't believe this curse lifted until I see it. And I will need my energy in case those mutants come back.
Curses aren't real. You're free.
So I used to say. Superstitious raptor shit. But maybe I am free now. Travel safe, and thank you.
Вот как бы... Да. Поэтому нужно сохраняться. Перед каждым, сука, диалогом. Перед каждым. То есть вообще перед каждым. Катушки реактора, что? Это где? Ну давай. Я все точки телепортации открыл, мне это ебать. Это под землей, да? Это под землей. Отлично. Жуть птица. Замечательно. Я же не один его слышал. Блять, тут дохуя тварей, по-моему. Ага. Так, а где спуск в эту лаву? Ты дурачок? Я предупреждал. Там у меня за спиной какая-то тварь, по-моему. Ой, еще одно за спиной. Так, отлично. Так, по одному нахуй. По одному. Сто штук. Хватит мне, чтобы этих всех убить, дурачков. Спина. Упс. Ой-ой, 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 не дури. Ой-ой, тупик. Не плюйся. Минус один дурачок. Ага, минус. Вот где вот этот снаряд был? Ну чё, Никит, как тебе такое? Нормально я тут с двух ног вошел, да? Не знаю. А, ты фоном? А так, ну, чуть-чуть живности истребил. Ну как чуть-чуть? Да завали, блядь, свою бибикулку, дурачок. Ой, я тут был. Ага. Где спуск в эту лабу секретную? Так, и... Так. Сразу вот, чтобы без лишних вопросов. А то будете мне потом мозг ебать. Знаем мы таких. Сразу. Толхлам. Толхлам. О, ебать, еще дурачки. Да. А что такое? А что ты не стреляешь? Что за баллисты, тварь! Ой, ты еще живой? Уже нет. Ну как бы сорян, вы сами нарвались. Я тут микрофон. Не вам, не вам. Столько хлама в них вообще конец. Где, сука, ход? Блядь, там еще несколько дурачков. Ё-моё. Может, ход там, где играет рация? Ладно. Начнем гранату. Ну, нормализуйся, Свет, ё-моё. Нет, не нормализуется. Ну ладно. А тут? Ну, более-менее. Что он такой недовольный, ворчит? Да, блядь, не... Ну что ты делаешь, дурачочек? От себя, не мать! Ой-ой-ой! Ой-ой! 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 Гузно оторвали. Вы куда? Да... Зачем ты в эту хуйню выстрелил? Я так не планировал. Вот же тварь, а. Ну, дурачок. Блять, там еще атакуют. Там уже сзади приближен. Да ё-моё! Да... Ну не за стену же, ну. Да не застревай ты. Ну же тварь, а. Она же пизда. Ну, дурачок. Ой-ой! Нет! Ну, блядь! Сука! Так, ладно, пойдет. Ладно. Так, это у нас тут. Ну да.
There was something hanging there.
Что-то висело. Молоток. Вон на тварь, ё-моё. Нихуя непонятно. Ни сверху, ни снизу. Паху не было, но снизу. Это как она может быть сверху? Ну тут дохуя лут. О, туалет. Металл хлам. Верно, руда. Факел. Блять, она на вышке? Серьезно? Я думаю, там подвал какой-то. На подвале, думаю, где вход в подвал. Не, я, конечно, не уверен, но по всей инвестиции реально на вышке. И в этот раз лестницы не будет, да? Ну ладно. То есть могу долететь? Ну-ну! Нормально. Так, надо, по-моему, чуть более высокой точке подниматься. Музончик палевный. Теперь нужно палевный. О. Забавно, что металлический хлам, кусок электродвигателя называется. Так, это понятно. А, кирку нельзя взять. Но некоторые могут тебя убить ради простой кирки. Да? Ностальгия? Ностальгия. Полезная аптечка. А, это не надо. Так, отлично. Вот у нас наверху. О, отсюда я, скорее всего, точно не долечу. Я перестарался, да. Блять, ну плохо хп. Не хочу плохо хп терять просто так. Это 3 маленькие хилки, блять. Так, как-то получилось. Все, погнали. Блять. Она не здесь? А где она, блять? Блять, она в натуре? Блять, это рофл от разработки, не иначе. Что это, блять, за хуйня такая? Ё-моё. Нахер я сюда поднимался? Не, ну Виктор, ну сказал, она была лаборатория, значит лаборатория. Где у нее вход, я прям хуй знает. Это, блядь, вот это сталкер нахуй. Нужно найти лабу, где вход мы не знаем. Найди вход. Хотели поиграть в Сталкер 2, а поиграли в Elex. О, труба. Может, по трубе можно в лаву попасть? Давай. Залазь. Нихуя. Блять, да где вход-то, ёбаный рот. Так. Кто здесь? Вообще нихуя не видно. О, есть спуск вниз. Отлично. Там какая-то тварь, судя по всему, размером с тролля. Минус дурачок. Да? Ну ладно, пока все. Ебать тут кровище. Реально сталкер нахуй.
There's something wrong here. Something very wrong. The doctor banned me from his lab right before the breakthrough. I'm gonna call Laurie. I know that will get me far worse if they find out, but Laurie is the only one I know who can find out what's going on. I believe in this project. Why are they hiding these results?
Ну, чем не важно, на самом деле. Такой проект это. Ё-моё. Здравствуйте, нахуй. Ну, внизу. Сталкер с джетпаком. Обмотки. Бесполезная аптечка. Отлично. Очень полезно, бесполезная аптечка. Маленькая целебная телепия. Так. А, вон там, типа. Внутри командного центра какого-то. План. Переключатель. Отлично. Так. О!
No.
Да-да, нет. Движение. Опа, я умею вскрывать этот замок. Вот так.
Too easy.
Изи, в натуре. Так, переодеваемся назад. Вот это. Здесь надо. Еще больше мышь. Нихуя не видно. Бля, ебать, сук нахуй.
No, I'm not good enough for that.
Этот замок я не смогу открыть. Масляный фонарь. Профити. Огромный план. Металлический план. Окей. А, нихуя себе, это спуск вниз. Прикол. Ну, за такое количество времени так никто не открыл, что ли? И здесь при этом все как бы рабочее, да? Да ёб твою мать! Чё ж ты себе так под ноги любишь стрелять? Я прям не могу. Сдохни. Да вот просто, блядь, бич какой-то нахуй. Хлебом не корми, дай под ноги себе выступить. Поспешно нацарапанная записка? Очень интересно. Это шо, хоррор? На каком там? Я на 40-м часу понял, что это хоррор? Хоррор Сталкер. Так, о! Ничего интересного, короче. Рецепт. О! Ну-ка. А я тебя вижу. Иди сюда, дурачок. Ебать, как жахнуло. А, тебе тоже не понравилось, да? Это нормально, ты не переживай. Девяточку. Вот так. А, тут еще он больше сделал. Нихуя не видно. Нихуя себе здесь. А какого хуя, кстати, я без напарника? Он опять где-то проебался, блядь. Ой-ой, тут две эти твари. Я все понял. А, у меня боеприпасы закончились. Как же вовремя, блядь. Теперь, блядь, петардами их убивать. А так. Где вторая? Эй, ты чё плюешься? Я так не играю. Где проебался мой напарник? Меня это интересует. Ебать, сколько здесь Элекса. Бля, давай, короче, просто мы это добудем. У тебя же, блядь, отбойный молоток есть, и все, блядь, и купим себе броню сасну. А 19 кусков всего лишь стоит маленьких. Красота, конечно. Прям вообще сасно. О, а это что за дурачок? Не важно. О, хлам. Моё. Мемуары доктора. 5517. И 7 это есть. Нихуя себе. Это типа намек на то, что альбом создали еще до. Еще до катастрофы. Эй, дурачок! Типа он не хочет просыпаться. Сасную по сасную броню? Не, по сасную броню не надо, мне только сасную. Она мне доступна там уже. Ну как доступна? В теории я ее могу купить. Но как бы... А где сейф-то? Я его так и не нашел. Ну ладно, не хуй с ним, блядь, сейфа. Вот, типа, я могу понять, как он может принести, 50 кусков этого Элекса. Но как он может принести 19 тысяч кусков за броню за раз? Я что-то, очень плохо себе представляю, если честно. Ну вот. Так, куда мне принести? А, это моя отметка. Нахуй я ее сюда поставил. Удали ее нахуй отсюда. Так. Вот как я их надам должен. Понятно. Семейное поле, отцовская любовь. Это попозже. Это закон берсерк, это никогда приблизительно. Вот, спутник, мне нужен спутник. Где она, блядь? Где она потерялась? Где она? Она машина. Спутники. Вот, где она? Хули ты там делаешь-то, ёбана, блядь? Что там за надпись была, я не видел.
Commander, my assessment is that this will assist your mission.
Yes, thanks, you four.
Hey,
yeah.
I think I have something.
More traces of Elex?
Yeah, but the deposit is close to an AL position in Zakor. We should make sure we're properly equipped before we go looking for Elex there.
I know Zakor. I'm ready to go there.
All right. We're close to the Elex, and I know we're close to answers.
О! Шо? Блядь, ёб твою мать. А может мы за боеприпасами сходим, а?
The Elex. I can hear it everywhere. It's overwhelming.
That must be the Elex the Alps have collected in the Ice Palace.
There must be huge amounts of it there. And yet for all their efforts, they've missed a concentration of Elex here in Zakor. I'll follow the trail, but I will need you to watch my back again, okay? Come on, I want to get out of here as quickly as we can.
250. Ну, для этого места это очень мало снарядов. Это прям Это прям вот почти нету, блядь. Вон, блядь, попробуй мышей еще убей. Ну, конечно, блядь, мы могли их обойти, если что, с тобой. Ты в курсе, нет? Блять, он прыгает прямо на меня. Кыш. Ёп, твою мать. Ты могла чуть более сейвовые пойти, а? Этого я вообще никогда не убью. Блять, как я тебя пропустил? Да бочка же, ну взрывайся. Бочка не хочет взрываться. Ну как так-то? Я же даже отпрыгнул, но... Пей. Ну вообще где? Почему эта точка телепорта не открыта? Нихуя себе, блядь. Она просто побежала вперед и просто похуй говорит. Прикрывай мне спину, блядь. Нахуя? Нихуя я не понимаю. Нихуя себе здесь залежи. Ё-моё! Ты ж! Фу! 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 Плохие мутанты! Где там, блядь, гранаты мои? 5 штук пойдет. Ёб твою мать, не туда. Охуительно, блядь. Отсутствует талант, ловкость. Что, блядь? Да не, он всегда старается себе под ноги выстрелить. Ё-моё. Где там, блядь, еще один? Блядь, надо было сначала за патронами сходить, пиздец. Я бы его, блядь, гранатомет уже давным-давно завалил. Да все, все. Ё-моё, надо хилиться. Да хилься. Так. Эти режимы стрельбы, кстати, вообще имеют смысл какой-нибудь? Хуй знает. Блять, какая-то разница есть? По-моему, по мне стрелять перестал. Походу, это какая-то заморозка или хуй его знает. Ты там сдыхать собираешься вообще? Нет, он продолжает стрелять, он вас не попадает. Не знаю, по-моему, урон больше был. Но это хотя бы его с ног сбивает. Бедняга. О, наверх пошел. Давай. Что-то там отнимается у него даже. Все, минус этот дурачок. Отлично. Так, теперь у меня... Ты вообще как к дробовикам относишься? Нормально, мутант? Не против, что я чуть-чуть поюзаю его? Хорошо. Хорошо, что ты не против. Блять, гранаты еще в меня кидают, пиздец. Ну че охуели, блять. Металл-план. Белый самоцвет. Да, конечно. Вечно ты спать ложишься раньше времени. Не время спать.
Too easy.
Too easy. О! Все мои изящные тарелки. Рецепт. Карты. Бургер с кровью. Матрица жареная. Желез. Энергетический суп.
That isn't enough.
Просто мясишку пожарим. Где ты там, бабёха? Ну там застряла. Не говорит, что он понят. А, не, он найдет. Да ну лудилась, ёбаный ты шашлык, блядь. Я тебя уже полчаса здесь жду. Да я заметил, блядь, что мы тут не одни. Вон сзади тварь, например. Не подходи близко, собака такая. Я еще похуй, смотри. Он такой типа, давай, да давай его с собой, блядь, возьмем. Давай. Я не против. Нахуй, блядь. Где еда, блядь, которую я приготовил? Энергетический суп. Раз, два. Давай еще 3 пижахи. 3. Так. Ну чё как?
Cold, bitterly cold, more than usual for this place. We must be in the right place. Just give me some space. I'll try to make this quick.
Ну давай. Я тут, может, что-нибудь найду, полутаю. Есть что-нибудь здесь? Возьми вот этот большой кусок, смотри, какой здоровый, а? О, есть. Мое. Ну чего ты?
Okay, I'm ready.
Я заметил, блядь. Я тут полчаса убивал всяких тварей, чтобы все было в порядке.
The Elex here is polarized, close to the Elex that's been refined, as if it had been processed by alb converters.
What does that mean?
Conscious or not, the Elex is changing us. The Elex in Edan is polarized one way. It's similar to mana. I hadn't felt that before, but I can now. Especially now I can feel how similar the Elex here is to processed Elex.
И что это значит?
About the side effects of Elex.
Yeah?
Да держи.
I have some mana for you.
Thank you. I've never met anyone like you before.
Is that a good thing?
You don't lie or exaggerate. You just do. You can always be relied on.
What?
Да, это я.
Predictable? I should eliminate that. I will only assist my enemies.
I'm not talking about our enemies. I'm talking about us.
Oh, then I find you predictable as well.
You mean you know me? That must feel strange. You were connected to the other Alps, then forced to be alone. Unconnected. I'm worried that might be why we get on so well, that you're just looking for something to replace that connection. But it feels like it's more than that, that you could have real emotions. Is that true? Please, tell me.
Да, конечно.
It's true.
Well, good. Then...
The Elex in Zakor is different from the Elex in Edan?
Yeah, we've picked up on these differences and made more Elex that's the same. I think it changes our thoughts, too. Rational, emotional, it's tuned to us and us to it. Processed, organized here. Raw, unaligned mana in Edan. That Elex changes the people it interacts with.
Do you know of any other Elex deposits like this?
I'm not sure yet. Let me think about it. I'll see if I can sense anything. We should go. It's dangerous here.
Да нет, здесь безопасно. Я полчаса, блядь, убивал тварей, чтобы здесь было безопасно. Пошли, блядь, закупаться, ёба. У меня уже нихуя не осталось, блядь. Блядь, еще и Элекса нихуя нет. Стоп. Просто лучшее сочетание.
I'll do anything for it.
Так, во-первых, продать. Одну плазменную винтовку можно продать все-таки? Я думаю, щиты мне нахуй не нужны. Так. Защитная маска херни. Шлем, который такой же, но пульт нахуй. Очки, ладно, оставлю. Тут башка нахуй. Нет, ворон. По-моему, все понятно. Можно. Кольцо можно только одно, но я несколько колец непонятно. Это тоже все. Бесполезный мусор для альбов. Что там еще кто-то присоединился к стриму? Всем здрасте. Лайер еще какой-нибудь. Один. Опа, 2. Лайер. Я тоже. Бесполезная аптечка отсюда. Ручки. Так, а ты мне продавай, давай приблизительно 1 миллиард патронов на все.
I want to trade.
Я купил 200 штук, и мне их прям вообще не хватило. Сколько мне их надо купить? Вообще на все, что у меня есть. 5000. Ну, сегодня разгуляешься.
I want to trade.
Right you are.
Так, еще пару раз. Недостаточно. 300 боеприпасов. Ну, это вообще ни о чем. Это типа надо закончиться после первой же вылазки. Так. Да. Нужно встретиться с ним попозже. Связь с Элексом. Так, это ладно. Это ладно. Это ладно. Хорошо. Старая обязанность. Катушка редкой модели. Куда мне идти? Да, отнесем ее. Левела уже у меня нету. А, нет, есть. Давай как раз узнаем. Что можно прокачать. Бесполезно, бесполезно. Вот. Любитель поесть.
I think I know how to find the guy behind these wanted posters.
Let's hear it.
Whoever it is isn't in the desert. They're not in Tavar. What I'm hearing a story is about some cleric, a guy called Walter.
What stories?
Just that he has a grudge. I need more details.
Why is a cleric going to these lengths to see you dead?
Hey, it's not a problem I have with clerics, okay? Just this one for some reason. That's what I'm trying to find out. I've heard he might be in South Ignadon. He's staying clear of the port somewhere near the border of Tavar. We should find him.
I think I've met this cleric, Walter. He's in southern Ignadon.
Oh yeah? Then it's time to find him.
Let's go to Walter. We should find out if he is behind this.
Then we're going to South Ignadon.
Ну, пошли у него спросим, как у него делишки.
Well, here we are now. All we need to do is find Walter.
Then let's get started.
You really want to comb through the entire area looking for him? Yeah, I suppose that's the only way if I want this over. All right, let's get started. There's hardly anything usable in most of
Да я
the
знаю, он там на мосту сидит.
Tell me something about your cleric friend.
It seems that he's got a long memory and a weird sense of justice. Him and his friends attacked me. I just happened to be the better shot.
So, these contracts were taken out as revenge for the death of his friends.
Maybe. It's the best guess we've got. But it's still a guess for now.
Что он там за мост такой? Может туда сходить?
No, he found me. Look, listen, I have to go. Yes, I have work to do, okay?
Так, ну и далеко ты собираешься убегать, интересно. Так, так. Так. Что-то как-то ты, ну, не шибко убегаешь, тебе не кажется? Дядь, только давай не на вон ту тварь, пожалуйста. Ты же не дурачок. Даже если его надо убить, мне просто интересно, куда он меня приведет. Да мы тебе ничего плохого не сделаем. Куда ты бежишь? О, я пока тут полутаюсь, ты не против? Так, мое. А, тут большого нету. Эй, постой, дружище. Да я ж тебя не собираюсь бить, в конце-то концов. Ничего ты. А, он меня в какой-то дом ведет там. Надо быть просто поосторожней, да? Хорошо.
So this is your hiding place?
If I just ignore you, will you go away?
Try closing your eyes and wishing, but I'll still be here when you open your eyes.
Oh, shit.
Это просто гений. Просто гений. Сейчас, секунду, я окно закрою. Просто гений. Ты еще бы глазками, глазки и ручками закрыл, может быть, я бы ушел.
So, you're the one who took out the contract on Ray and sent those bounty hunters after him.
Listen, I can give you shards. Just leave me alone.
You didn't leave me alone, did you? I've had to live in fear of my life, you scrag-ass skin flap.
Just tell me what you want and leave me alone.
Так. Давай.
Let's start with you telling me why you took that contract out on Ray.
You're working for that son of a bitch? Why don't you ask him why I did it?
All right. Maybe I'll ask him. Give me the rest of the contracts you've got left, and we'll forget about this.
You will? Okay, yes, here, take them.
What? You're letting them off?
Yes, and you're going to go along with my decision. Is this all of them?
Yes, that's all of them, honestly.
If I see so much as one of these in circulation, I'll come back and skin you.
That's all of them, I promise.
Такой лапочка.
I gave 5 out, that's all that's left. Now, you got what you wanted, so leave me alone.
Hey, listen, I didn't agree to that. He wanted me dead. He tried to have me killed. How can I be safe if he's still alive?
If you want him dead, you take care of him.
That you can be sure of. Bastard deserves it. Yeah, good job.
Looks like Walter was behind this. He had a whole pile of contracts.
A whole pile? You mean he might have contracted more outlaws, not just Jackson's old crew?
No one else has been looking for you. Maybe Wyatt, he said. Wasn't there something about midnight and entrance gate on the head contract? So, Wyatt is to meet anyone claiming to have completed the job outside the fort at the planned meeting point.
Shit, of course. That all makes sense now. You clerics really can't get a bug out of your ass if one's crawled up there, can you?
What did you do to end up with Walter putting a contract out on you?
Nothing. I was out scavenging when I found a fighting behemoth out near the fort. It had been injured and dragged itself away to die. There's a lot of good meat on those things. I was partway through butchering it when some clerics arrived with the same idea. We could have shared it, but they wanted the whole thing. They opened up on me. I ran for it, but not before I'd booby-trapped the behemoth. It killed all but one of them. He escaped. I guess that was Walter. I guess that's why he's so pissed. I told some people at the fort what had happened. I guess he must have paid people off to find out who I was. Then he took out those contracts. Well, his plan almost worked.
That's all the copies of the contract.
You saved my neck. I mean, from some guy I met to the person who saved my life. How about that?
A guy you found and left for dead after looting his corpse.
Yeah, funny old world, isn't it? But what comes around? You earned me shards, so here, your turn.
Where did you get those from?
You know, Elex turns up when you need it. No need to get stressed. And thanks again, friend. Yeah, I mean that. Friend.
Дурачок. Ой, ладно. Это мое. Попробуйте мне что-нибудь сказать. Тысячи опыта, кстати. Нихуя себе, блядь. За моба, которого я убиваю 30 секунд или минуту, мне дают, значит, 100 опыта, а тут 4000. Думаю, вполне неплохо. Яблочки. Так.
The contract taken out on Ray. 5 sheets from a set of 10. It looks like there are already 5 in circulation.
Чего? Еще 5 лежат где-то здесь. Так, вроде спутники. Ну что? А какой пароль? Нет, у него же не тема записки, 100%. Никит, закладка со взрывчаткой, как бы. Такое себе. Ну ладно, в принципе, не важно. Я вообще шел не туда. Это вот типичная, блядь, готика. Я вообще не сюда шел, я шел сюда. Я шел вернуть глайдер. Кусок от глайдера, точнее. Так. А, да. Эй. Нужно мир?
Is everything okay with us?
Hey, you're alive, I'm alive. That's gotta be good, right? You know, I prefer it when the owls stay in Zakor. They like it there. We like them there. Can't we just all agree on that and go home?
Возвращайся.
You should go.
Of course.
Ебать тебе далеко возвращаться, конечно. Ты идешь со мной.
Jack, if outlaws were to come back to life as animals, this is what they'd be.
Так.
This is nice.
I hope you find what
I'd
you're
like to
looking
spend
for.
some time here when all this is over.
А, вот он, дурачок. Здесь, да.
I found a replacement reactor coil for the Raider.
Hey, yeah, that'll do it. That is a miracle right there. Right, I'll get to work and install it now.
Так, что тут у нас?
Some of them have taken to wearing the clothing of the free people. Why did they turn against the directive?
Their unit was cut off from their Elex rations. They developed emotions.
They grew weak. Once their Elex rations were restored, they should have seen the truth of that. Instead, they killed their own kind and ran. I want to know if they had help in escaping.
Whatever the cause, this isn't isolated. Several groups of separatists have broken from our ranks recently.
Separatists? You mean traitors? Do you think someone could be deliberately tampering with the Elex rations? We should send word to all units. Any signs of emotion must be reported immediately. We will remain vigilant to the enemy within, as well as without.
So speaks a true Alb. I am proud of you both. Your strength, your commitment to the cause, they are known throughout Zakor.
We will bring you only honor, Father. The directive stands above all.
Duty and honor stand above all. Without them, we are nothing.
Так, хорошо, ты эту поставишь, да?
There is one thing that's worrying me about the Raider.
What is it?
Well, no, I'll tell you when I'm sure. I need some more time to check it over, all right?
You said the reactor coil needs replacing?
Yeah, that thing won't last more than 2 kilometers.
Then what do we do now? I need that Raider operational.
Yeah, but where are we supposed to get an X-48 reactor coil?
Я ее вообще-то уже принес.
There's so much to fix around here.
Окей, хорошо. Ага, точно, мне нужен учитель. Я вспомнил. Купите футуристичную мебель за 3000 осколков, это просто гениально. О, ты до сих пор там стоишь, дурачок, слезай. А, точно. Я вспомнил, что я хотел попробовать. Потому что я так не дойду до этого.
It can't continue like this, right?
Right now. Так.
I can try.
Технофил. Аккумулятор. Максимальный уровень ментального. Один в поле. Во, а чего мне не хватает здесь? Чего хватает? А что не так? Типа... А что не так-то? Ладно. Давай я покрою. Минутка. Не знаю когда. Прирожденный стрелок. О! Это что? Наносимый урон стрелковым оружием. Идеально. Так, а что тут еще есть? Квантовый скачок, проекция. Отвлекающее внимание. Это манекен. Очищение. Это прирожденный стрелок, это однозначно нам надо. И пусть будет аккумулятор. Так, а тут мы силой отомимся. Что-то я не такое оружие не могу. Зачем вы это слева возьму? А стрелять? Да, он стреляет, не туда себе. Потому что повреждено, ну ладно. Так, вот не хватает, естественно. Вот тут почти уже. Блять, надо было... Это было один интеллект покачать. Ну, моё. Она сильно лучше. Ну, не то, что... Блять! Это же было так. Снайпер. Моё. Один интеллекта. То все. Вот так. Идеально.
I'm gonna keep quiet about that, no matter what they say.
Да-да.
I can...
Так. Скиллов. И... аккум. Так. Это понятно. Терпение. Найти убить предателя. Но это я не буду выполнять. Полномасштабное наступление. Вот, давай отца найдем. А, это тот самый дурачок. Привет себе. Опа. А я же еще апнул нау. Может быть, все будет хорошо.
The pilgrim Thorold is key to the fight against the hybrid.
Then there is another who will fight to take control of Zakor.
I don't think Thorold has any interest in taking the throne in the Ice Palace. He's seeking to defend Edan.
The Berserkers have their own plans for Magalan. Their goals will always be a threat to ours. Never forget that all the free people have their own agendas.
As do you.
Yes, but mine is clear. As are the results of my actions. You cannot say the same of others. Offer people power, and they will take it. That includes the Pilgrim.
Так.
I've discovered Zardam's secret. He has control of a mutant force.
I knew he must have a plan. The question is, what he intends to do with them. Whatever he says about his motives, I find it hard to believe that he has turned his back on his past. I think we will need to watch Zardam carefully.
Which one of you convinced Wardak to join your cause?
No one did. Your father chose to join us himself. I hope that you too can see the strength of our cause. But perhaps your father can convince you. He has been waiting to speak to you since you arrived in Abessa.
Father, Jax, so it's true. You are alive. I hadn't dared to hope.
So, you left Zakor? Have you stopped taking Elex too?
I am trying, but it's difficult. You must have experienced the problems of Elex withdrawal yourself.
I was unconscious during the worst of it. My body was already drained of Elex when I awoke.
There is more to the changes than just the physical. It is how your mind copes with the rejection of all that you have known, all that you have been in life. Tell me, what do you make of the world you have discovered since leaving Zakor?
Еще один левел-ап, отлично.
That the free people are capable of resisting the Albs. We are told we are superior, but the Albs have failed to crush them, or their spirit.
That will change soon. The first Alexitor, Tarek, is assembling his troops before the gates of the Ice Palace. He will make his move and he will succeed in conquering the lands of the free people. We have to stop him, or our people will perish.
What are you doing here with the Separatists?
I had no other choice. I tried to stop Tarek and Zakor, but he realized my plans. He would have killed me if I had stayed. I hope that I can still make a difference from here. I can help to bring a halt to Tarek's plans. His blind obedience of the hybrid endangers all our people.
What is it he's doing that threatens the Albs? Why is Tarek such a danger?
Tarek is a puppet. He has given his will to the hybrid. The hybrid and his new directive dominate our people. And soon, Tarek will dedicate all our people, the whole of the fighting strength of Zakor, to an invasion of the lands of the free people. All this death for one purpose. Greater power to the hybrid. I say we need to find another way. One that does not lead to our ruin.
You served the directive to obtain all Elex for the hybrid. What changed your mind?
What happened to our search for knowledge? What happened about our evolution? What about researching the nature of Elex? All those were key to the Alb people, and all have been dominated by the hybrid's demand for Elex. A lot has changed at the Ice Palace since the coming of the hybrid, and the pace of that change is only accelerating. The hybrid tells us nothing of this future he sees. He is obsessed with his own evolution, and that is only attainable through the consumption of ever greater quantities of Elex. No Alb, no free person will be allowed to stand in his way. I still believe in serving the Albs of Zakor, but to achieve that, I now know that the hybrid must be removed from the Ice Palace.
If the hybrid's evolution is not yet complete, shouldn't we ensure he reaches his final form?
With all the sacrifices we've made, with all the blood he once spilled, has he told us what he will achieve if he attains that? How do we know what he will become? No. My loyalty ended on the day of your execution. I will not sacrifice my son for the ideals of that machine.
Then we should ask the hybrid what he will become. We should know what we are choosing between.
Do you think the hybrid will talk to us? To him, we have no more free will than the mutants he commands. You know the price that an owl pays to reach the highest ranks in Zakor.
Oh, flashback. Бедный робот-пылесос, а? Бедняга. Только снега надо почистить.
You summoned me, Master?
Calax, you have proven yourself loyal to the directive. You are efficient. You obey your orders. Those are the marks of a true alb. I have watched you and your brother, and the honor you have brought to your father. You will all have a part to play in the events that are to come. Are you ready to play that part, Calax? Will you join those chosen to evolve?
The hybrid's will is above all. I will serve the hybrid.
And so it shall be. Open your mind to me, Calax. Know my thoughts and serve the directive.
Ясно. Если вы твари
You and your brother were the strongest warriors at the Ice Palace's command. Strong, intelligent, iron-willed. No one could equal you. And now look at you. Today, you are an outcast.
I suspect that my failure in execution was planned by someone at the Ice Palace.
I share those suspicions, but I have yet to find any proof.
My raider being shot down, the Albs being nearby to carry out my execution. The chances of those things happening without being planned.
But the questions are why and who. The only cause I can think of is your free will. All other Albs took the hybrid's favor as an honor. You questioned it. But who ordered your death? Who coordinated it? That I don't know.
What about my brother, Calax?
I don't believe that. I am sure if your brother is involved, it is only as an instrument. He must be being used by other people. He would only have carried out the execution if he had orders to do so.
What about the first Alexitor, Tarek?
He has the power and the intellect to plan something like this. But he is no longer himself. These days he is merely a vassal to the hybrid. I don't think he possesses the ability to think as freely as this. I don't think he would do this without orders from the hybrid.
What about the hybrid?
The hybrid needed you and your skills to achieve his aims. While your free will may have made you stand out, your will is nothing to the hybrids. You were under his control and offered no threat. Besides, if he wanted you dead, he could have had you shot without the need for this intricate plan.
What about Zardom? It's obvious he is planning something. Could his plans involve killing me?
Now that he has left the Ice Palace, he would have no reason to do that. Zardom was always set on becoming First Alexitor. If he thought you were an impediment to that, he would have no hesitation in having you killed. But now he's here, out of Zakor, who knows what his plans are?
I know Zardom wanted my raider shot down. Zardom knew I was flying to Adan, and he knew the purpose of my mission.
Well, if that is true, I don't know how he knew that information. No. Zardom was already in exile when you received your orders from the hybrid.
Then someone at the Ice Palace must have got that information to him.
If Zardom is behind this, then he had help. But Why would another owl communicate with an exile?
So who do you think is behind this?
I don't know. Even if there is someone behind this, I think you will learn his name on the day you stride up the great ramp to the Ice Palace.
Where is Calyx now?
Your brother knows you are still alive. He is looking for you. He wants to finish what he started and prove his loyalty. After all, technically, he failed in his mission to execute you. He will want to remedy that. That is why he is traveling alone. He is currently in the mountains of Abessa on the border of Zakor, awaiting information on your whereabouts. Have no doubt, he will strike as soon as he knows where you are.
Not if I get to him first.
I would rather you both join together. The death of either of you weakens us all.
It is far too late for us to be reconciled.
There must be a way to free him from the hybrid. He's a slave like Tarek. If you could free him from the hybrid's will, then you could both be reconciled.
And if he comes for me in the meantime, I will fight him rather than die myself.
If that is your fate. But you think clearly and independently now, Jax. You can decide your own destiny.
The survival of our people.
Отлично. О. Так.
Not count on me.
Она, кстати, достаточно стабилизирована. Может, тут в очереди попробовать? Ну, вполне, по-моему, неплохо получилось. Потроха. Да, блять, не то оружие. Да не то ты выпил. О, нормально. Ну-ка, ну-ка. А, я же еще левелапнулся, да? О. Отлично. Так, 67. Внутренний. О, 3 силы осталось. Я вот это привыкну. Ну, нормально, нормально. Просто хочется поиспытывать. Давай теперь могу убить. Вот это не. Вон, дурачки. Далеко ходить не придется. Да-да, лукаво. Без комментариев. Большое наступление. Где? А, с этим дурачком поговорим? Да, поговорим.
I have nothing more for you here, Paladin. You must determine your own. Go out into the world.
Чего? Ну ничего не скажешь, серьезно? Ладно. Это уже заменить какой-то. Что я нажру эту фигню, которая уже бесполезная для меня. Так. Где он? Ладно. Я нажму играть в игру. Вот, да, где. Что ты там забыл, дурачок? О! Вот здесь должно быть мне по уровню, да? Да? Да, вот это минус дурачок. Да иди нахрен. Да, блядь. Это была плохая идея. Достань. Ну и все. Ничего весело. Раньше они у меня проблемы вызывали. Ну да ладно. Опа. Не то. Да отстань. Ты, ё-моё. Съешь. 1, 2, 3. Так, ответить надо. Я тут. Продолжаем. Спокойно. Да ё-моё, сколько вас здесь? Блять. Да, be careful. Минус дурачок. Что-то за подпор. Блять, я ж здесь был уже.
I doubted what I was told, that you were failing the hybrid. Yet now even the fact that you still breathe stands against the directive. Why did you come here, Jax? What did you expect to find?
My brother.
You appeal to me with emotion? The bond of blood with you, with Father, once gave me honor. Now all I have is shame. Your execution should have saved me from that.
And yet, here I stand. You failed the directive, Elex. Perhaps we aren't perfect after all. Wardic hid the truth. We were born free people. Elex, the hybrid. our father. They decided what we would become.
Powerful, superior. They opened the door to our evolution. Our past is irrelevant.
So we've been told. But what other lies have we yet to uncover? You take the promises of the future and serve with that question. But even now as an Alexeter, what does the hybrid tell you, Calyx? What do you know of the truth?
From the ashes came the clerics, believers in Kalan. From Kalan came the Alps, believers in the future. From Elex came the hybrid, seer of all things. Together we serve no god, we bow to no person. Together we shall evolve.
Evolve into what? The Alps existed before the hybrid. Now we serve him. Now we bow to him. He has taken the place of Kalan.
Do you think you can anger me? I don't need anger, brother. The directive tells me you must die. What is dead should stay dead.
Интересно. Да ё-моё, нахуй ты, блядь, в эту воду полез-то? Ты чё, рыба, блядь? А, блядь, тут еще... Ну, конечно. Ну, конечно, блядь.
Why you the
So, Calyx said a trap. He has some explaining to do.
Ты сзади, дурачок. Так. Охуеть просто. Сначала.
Let's do this.
пизду, блядь. Зайди ты в воду-то, ёбаный ты, блядь, шашлык. Блять, серьезно. Что ты делаешь просто? А, там еще вон, блять. Пиздец, блять. Да, блять. Тварь. Пиздец, блядь. Ты там успокоишься, нет? Сколько вас там, блядь? Сколько у тебя там хп? Пиздец. Конец. Да ёп. Я его убил, серьезно. Блять, это гениально. Ладно. Хорошо, блять. Давай, ура! Тварь. Так. Отлично. Ну конечно, вы прямо-таки знали, что я, блядь. Ну да. Да раса, блядь. Пойдем. Отлично, дурачок. Да, конечно, блядь. Да, конечно. Пиздец, блядь. Блять, что ты сделал? Ё-моё. Нет, это... Ой.
Let's do this.
Да ёб твою мать, блядь. Не просто даже встать не дают. Ну что такое-то, ну?
We don't tolerate criminals here.
Блядь, я сам себя убил, да?
Count on me.
Охуеть просто.
Keep close. Fight together.
Блять, не знаю, откуда я вылетаю. Как я, блять, это должен законтрить? Это просто какой-то конец. Ей. И еще 5, я точно попаду, блять, сейчас. Жирная туша. Да ёб твою мать, что ты не... У него еще, блядь, проблема, что он, когда у него патроны заканчиваются, он все просто перестает целиться, то есть он автоматически не уходит на перезарядку в этот момент, и тебе надо самому понять, что да это оказывается патроны закончились, блядь. Ну, блядь, мудила, я вас отсюда развел. Как он, блядь, так попало? Да-да. Ну, конечно. Да и не давай мне вставать. Нахуй не надо, блядь. Да, блять, ну как ты это делаешь? Ну это просто пиздец. Я тебя даже не вижу, блять. Это пиздец какой-то. Просто в воздухе висит. Да, жри. О, видел? У него интеллект есть, оказывается. Если я должен пройти, то лажа начинает. Как меня заебали эти огнеметы, это просто конец. Неужели, блядь, я это увидел? Ну чего там мы делаем? Так а чё, где мой братишка? Этого я не собрал еще.
Calyx lured me into a trap. You told me Calyx was traveling alone, but I was ambushed by several units of Alp soldiers.
I told you what I knew of him. Calyx must have changed his plans.
Where did you get that information in the first place?
From Calyx.
Then either you lied, or Calyx used you to set a trap for me.
The hybrid has made him blind to all other things. You must help set your brother free from the hybrid's control.
I can't promise you that.
This nonsense has to end. He was your brother in arms. He is your brother by blood.
Calyx told me I was to become an Alexander, one of the chosen. What does that mean?
That you were directly under the hybrid's control, working together as a group to do the hybrid's will.
But I don't remember even having access to the hybrid. As a full Alexander, Calyx was the one who had access. He was the one who always spoke directly to him. There must be more to this. It just doesn't add up.
Then you need to speak to Calyx yourself.
I would have done, but the combat mechs you failed to warn me about had other ideas.
There must be another way to reach him.
And how do I do that without walking into another trap?
You will have to find a place where the combat mechs won't go. Then, you'll need to lure him there.
Any suggestions for where I can lure him?
No. That's a question you'll have to answer yourself.
Lure Calyx? Are you serious?
It's better than you fighting his combat mechs.
Then give me a suggestion, Father. If you want to help him, then help me.
Something important happened in the past that I have yet to tell you. Calyx has known for some time, and I think he fears the truth.
What is it he fears?
Losing his rank as a Lexitor.
Tell me this secret.
There is a small fishing village on an island to the south of Idan. It is now long abandoned. You should go there. That is where you will find the answers you are seeking.
You must be able to tell me more than that.
I could tell you, but you may not believe me. You have to see it yourself to understand. I will speak to you when you return.
Ясно. Блять, сколько опыта дают, конечно, он что конец. Ладно. Я был на этом острове.
So, this is the place Wardick wanted me to see. This place, there's something familiar about it. I have been here before. This path, this beach. It was a long time ago, but I was here. I was still a child. A young child. I lived here with my parents. This was my home. It was raining. They came out of the darkness with their weapons of light and fire. People ran in panic. They ran. They were cut down. The town on fire. Screaming. Another boy hiding near me. Just as afraid as I was. Everyone else was gone. All that remained were the lifeless bodies in the surf. It was just me and the other boy. Then one of the attackers found us and took us with them. He named me Jax, and the other boy, Calyx. So, that is what Wardick kept secret all these years. Calyx and I weren't born in Zakor. We came from Idan. We were born berserkers. Why would Wardick hide that from us.
This is a nice place.
Да, nice place.